All right, let's try this again, Luca. Hey y'all, it's Giga here. So I wanted to talk really quickly about a tactic that I've been hearing a lot about, and I'm sure you guys have been playing against in Ultimate Team this past weekend and probably this coming weekend, which is the high press, the pressure after possession loss tactic on defense specifically. This used to be a tactic that you had to do manually. And recently, in the last couple of years, they've made the pressure after possession loss that your defense would do automatically. However, in the last iteration of FIFA and FIFA 20, it wasn't overpowered. This year, it is certainly overpowered right now. I am not surprised, or I will not be surprised if they actually downgrade how good it is, because it's overbearing. It's really overbearing, and it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm going to get into why it doesn't make a lot of sense, but first and foremost, what we're going to do today is we're going to look at a clip. We're going to look at a clip in a draft that I played. It was either yesterday or today, and I'm going to talk about the steps that I use to try and get through the press, because until they patch it or, debuff it or whatever they're going to do, we got to figure out a way to beat it because everybody's going to be using it. So please, if you guys think that, this isn't as bad as it is, or, whatever you think about it, feel free to talk about it in the comments below. I truly think that this is, thanks, Luca. I truly think that this is one of those things that will be talked about in the first, patch of the game, or, how, the pitch notes things once the game really is getting underway. So I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it, because here's my thoughts. All right. So here's the clip. I'll just run through it and describe the different things that I'm seeing, and I'll kind of point them out. So
angle is just wide.
You'll see from here, I screw up the goal kick. It goes to the wrong guy. I was trying to kick it to Lewa. His defender gets it. I play the defense.
Yes, Luca.
Right there. I'll see if I can go back to it again.
That's not who I wanted that to go to.
So play the defense right there, right when you kick the ball and you see all three forwards starting to run at you. That's when you know that you're playing against possession or pressure after possession loss. So what's the first thing you got to do is recognize that. If you don't recognize that almost super quickly, the pressure is going to surmount very, very fast, and it's almost impossible to try and get out just because of how strong the AI is right now. So what do I do after that? After you recognize it, that's step one. Step two is, all right, I need to find an outlet. Okay, I need to get out without going to one of the defenders. So you can see right here, there's one, and that's pretty good. That's a good option. There's two, and this is the third one right here. Number one looks decent. However, you're seeing this guy run up, and he's probably going to go cover that. So you have two options essentially. Try and get that first touch pass that way, or turn around and open two options.
Yes, Luca.
I go option number one. After you go option number whatever, doesn't matter. After you get that first pass off, you need to keep playing the way that you're facing within hi Luca, within a 145 degree angle. What I mean by that is you can see where, I think this is Mbabu up here, and this is probably Brandt right here. My player's coming to get the ball. He can either tap it with his right and go that way, or to hit it with his left and go this way. But he should not be trying to make, Luca, go get your bone. He should not be trying to make this pass right here that is beyond where he is facing. Do not pass it where your player is not facing. Okay? So where do I go after this?
Oh, we're pressing.
One touch straight through to the next guy here. He switches over. He's trying to chase me right now. Every time you send, sorry, this is probably another thing to talk about. There, you see them start to press. Pass. You have to send your outlet pass. And by send, I mean you have to do L1X, or what is it, LBA? Something like that. You have to, for Xbox, so that your guy is creating space and that you have another option to 1-2 with. Because, again, you have to be doing 1-touch passes, 1-2 touch passes this entire time, and it'll succeed. It'll work. But so as you can see, he passes it to, this might actually be lamer. And so I turn around and actually go down towards the bottom because I know that that guy right here, he was actually covering over here before the very beginning. So he's here, and I know this guy has to be open.
All right, so here's how we do this, guys. Here's how we do this. You ready?
Now you could see, because I sent that gentleman right up the field with L1 or LB, I know that he's going to be running on through, and he's going to be pressing on. I mean, that's the whole name of the game. They're going to be pressing on me, and if they don't, then they're creating space for me to run. He has to come this way, or else I can just kind of run forward, or he's looking at him and him who are already running forward. So I now have 3 options, and he only has 3 defenders, and there's going to be 4 of me. So anyway, right here, this is where I do a skill move. Again, you just need to create time because you want your options to be running through. He covers this bottom one. That leaves him open because we sent him. He's open, and then this is the guy we're peeking right here as well. Create space, go with that guy. I mean, you could go down this way too, it doesn't matter. Again, you are playing fast to meet his pace. You're trying to play faster than, the computer can catch up, essentially. Boom. This right here is just a little fanciness. At this point, you need, you have to make your decision. We've got a 3v2, so he either has to press on me again or cover Lewa. He does not cover Lewa, he covers me instead. So I do a little chip through ball. Boom. Boom. It's beautiful, right? If we go back again just to look at it, in like real motion, in like real time, you're going to see that a lot of this is just 1-2 touch passing while still facing the way that you're playing. As long as you do that, so boom, facing the way, send him, go down that way, send him.
Here's how we do this. You ready?
Create space,
boom,
1 touch,
boom, boom.
And that's how it's done. And so that's like a very, very pristine example. Like, that's not going to happen every single time. The other option that you can really do with this pressure is, if you're just not comfortable, don't, for the love of all the FIFA gods out there, I've done this so many times and I've gotten scored on so many times because of it, and it makes you feel so bad because you're playing so well and you know that it's just the computer winning the game for him, or whoever you're playing against. Do not hold the X or square button when you're trying to clear the ball. Don't use the cross button. The reason why is because, and I don't have a clip of it right here, 9 times out of 10, at least for me, it just hits the person pressing you and then bounces right in front of their forward and they just go and score. Because for some reason, they're like amazing at blocking it. I don't know why. So you have to hit the clear button. On PlayStation, it's the circle button. On Xbox, I think it's B. But it'll give the ball a little more height to it so that they can't block it when you clear it. I promise you, please don't do it. I've suffered so many goals from it. It is a real pain in the behind. So anyway, that's a good example of how to beat it. The reason why it's so overpowered is because players who don't have good defensive tactics all of a sudden become like defensive Van Dijks. Like Lewandowski will all of a sudden just be, on top of, like whipped cream on pancake action or syrup on pancake action of any other player on the field. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. They also don't seem to run out of stamina that much because it only lasts like 6 or 7 seconds or something like that. But I will be very surprised if they don't nerf it in some way. It's overpowered right now. And this is my technique to try and beat it. It usually does end up going pretty well. Obviously, it doesn't work every time. But I hope this helps you guys. Please let me know what you guys think. If you have better tactics about it, let me know. I'd love to try it because I still struggle with it too. But again, I hope this helps you. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And best of luck to all of you on your weekend league games. Spread them out. Don't let the craziness get to you. Let the good vibes roll. Keep it going. Feel free to catch our stream. And yeah, guys, I hope to see you again soon. Peace.